Was a painful one for NFL quarterbacks, with at least 4 starters dealing with injuries, including Detroit's Matthew Stafford, who has a partial tear in his right thumb ligament. NFL Network's Tom Pelissero reports Stafford will test the injury in practice this week and hopes to start Sunday against Carolina. The Panthers, hopeful to have their starting QB, Teddy Bridgewater, for that one. He suffered a knee sprain in Sunday's loss to the Buccaneers, but is expected to practice this week. Meantime, Bears head coach Matt Nagy says the hip injury that forced Nick Foles to be carted off the field in Monday night's loss is not as bad as first feared, and the QB is not likely to go on injured reserve. And Broncos QB Drew Lock is now week to week with a rib ending his status for Sunday in doubt. Elsewhere, former Falcons first-round pick Takk McKinley failed his physical with the Bengals Tuesday, and the defensive lineman will now go back on waiver. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
There's no place like home for the holidays, or HomeDepot.com for holiday decor, with Black Friday prices inside and out. Artificial Christmas trees starting at just $39.98, or outfits and playful inflatables to bring joy to the neighborhood. Order online, and you'll even get free delivery. Holiday decorating approved, with a wide assortment of holiday decor from HomeDepot.com. How doers get more done. Free standard shipping on most online orders over $45. Some exclusions apply while supplies last.
The NFL family is committed to conversations and actions that advance social justice and move us towards a more equal and just tomorrow. The NFL created Inspire Change to reduce barriers to opportunity and create progress in police community relations, criminal justice reform, education, and economic advancement. Join NFL players, clubs, and the league in ensuring that access to opportunity is a reality for all. It takes all of us to end racism and hate. Learn more at NFL.com/InspireChange.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO. El Centro, California. Good day, sunshine. It's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh, boy. Here's something new. Okay. Gene, I know you guys have a cat, right?
Yes.
Okay. Does the cat have a name?
The cat has a name. Ollie.
Ollie. Well, Ollie.
You know, like Ollie Auction Free, or actually his real name is Oliver, but nobody wants a cat that's got a name Oliver. You want Ollie.
Okay. Well, is there a Stanley next door?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Well, a former Amazon engineer who helped develop Alexa. Are you ready for this? Okay. He's developed an app that translates your cat's meows.
What's that again? Run that by me again.
This guy, he helped develop Alexa for Amazon, has invented an app that translates your cat's meows. Okay. And as it turns out, cats don't have a lot to say. I mean, there's just a few simple phrases like, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Go empty my litter box now.
Right.
And touch me again and I'll rip your face off.
Rip your lips
off. That's pretty much...
That's about all the translations then.
Yeah. What else would a cat have to say?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Anyway, we did mention it is a Wednesday, the 18th day of November, 2020, in case anybody is keeping score.
I was not keeping score, but am I supposed to?
Yeah, somebody has to.
Somebody has to.
Yes.
Okay, so that's what I thought you were going to say.
Yes.
Well, somebody has to, so it's your turn.
Yes, and coming up, we will have a visit with the mayor of El Centro, Efrain Silva.
Mm-hmm.
So that's coming up in local news. And we'll update the COVID-19 status in the valley as well.
We do have an update.
Yes.
So you got to hang in there. But we do have news. $500,000 worth of drugs seized.
Yeah. And we have birthdays. Are you ready?
Yes, sirree.
There's Linda Evans from Dynasty, 78. Actress Susan Sullivan, 78. Actor Jameson Parker, 73. Actor Delroy Lindo, 68. Comedian Kevin Nealon, 67. Actor Oscar Nunez, 62. Actor Elizabeth Perkins, 60. Actor Tim Guinea is 58. Kirk Hammett of Metallica, 58. Actor Romany Malco, 52. Actor Owen Wilson, 52. Actor Dan Bacadal is 52. Actor Mike Epps, 50. Actor Peter Wilson, 50. Actor Chloe Sevigny is 46. Actor Stephen Pasquale is 44. Actor Makia Cox, 39. Actor Christina Vidal is 39. And actor Nathan Kress is 28. Local birthdays coming up.
Volunteers with the Hacienda Scholarship Fund once again will be providing a Thanksgiving dinner to the less fortunate people in Imperial Valley. This year, due to COVID-19, you can pick up your meal at Hacienda Snack Bar, 941 K Street in Raleigh. They're doing a drive-through from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. 4 meals per vehicle, please. Hacienda Scholarship Fund is a nonprofit organization that helps our youth of Imperial Valley. And events like this, to donate, you can call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542. Or stop by Hacienda Snack Bar.
We have our Kxo birthdays to celebrate. Happy birthday, Aaron Patton, Sophia Cano, Vernon Knoll, Joshua Green, Laura Garcia, Kenny Ray, Michael Escobedo, Eric Phillips, Kay Veliquette, Esteban Ramirez, Valerie Valencia, Patty Johnson, John Edwards, Chris Finnell, Alina Lemus, Gloria Areola, Maribel Areola, Ruben Morales, Mike Matea. Happy birthday, KXO. Okay, and Gabe's granddaughter Alina, 12 years old today.
Wow. 12 years old.
Okay.
That makes Gabe 13, I think. Gabe's been 13 for a long time. His granddaughter is going to pass him by.
Kids just grow up so fast now, don't they? Oh, well.
Yes, sirree.
Okay, so what's going on these days? Did you hear about this? A Belgian racing pigeon sold for a record $1.89 million.
No kidding.
Yeah. Belgians are into pigeon racing in a big way.
Didn't that?
Yeah. Well, they need something to take their mind off of the waffles.
Belgian waffles, yes, that's right. Waffles and pigeons. Doesn't mix.
Yes. I wonder if any of the pigeons we have on the roof around here would be racers.
Actually, probably are.
Yes.
Probably are.
Well, maybe we ought to trap a few and give it a try.
I'd like to do more than just trap a few.
Yes. Anyway.
We can't, this is a family show, so we cannot talk about that.
No. And in the United Kingdom, $5 million worth of Apple products were stolen from a hijacked truck. So I figure that's, a couple of iPhones and a few chargers, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Yep. That would cover it. Are you ready for news?
I'm ready. We're got ready. Some coming your way.
Yes, we've got a look at World and California news headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist.
CBS News Brief. Pfizer's new COVID vaccine now shown to be 95% effective. CBS's Elaine Cobb reports.
Pfizer says it will seek authorization for emergency use of its vaccine in the U.S. within days following the promising results. However, while some groups, such as healthcare workers, have been promised early doses, it will be months before it's rolled out to the general public.
With COVID roaring through Midwestern states, masks will become mandatory in Montana on Friday. Governor Steve Bullock appealing for people power.
This virus won't stop spreading through our communities at any time soon unless we take active steps to stop its spread.
More than 248,000 U.S. COVID deaths now. The FAA is rescinding the order grounding Boeing 737 MAX jets. Here's CBS's Chris Van Cleve.
Once software updates are in place and pilot training is completed, airlines can return the plane to service.
The MAX jets were grounded in March 2019 after 2 fatal crashes. CBS News Brief, I'm Vicki Barker.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium System to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Lock Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696216.
California headline news. Governor Newsom this week indicating a plan is in the works for a new statewide curfew in hopes of slowing the spread of COVID. UCSF epidemiology professor George Rutherford says the curfew would allow businesses to stay open but close earlier.
I can tell you that in Europe, what it's about is closing bars. And that's a big push. But closing stuff between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m., and at least where I live in Alameda County, I don't see a lot open during those hours.
Rutherford saying a curfew here would likely resemble the one in place in Massachusetts, where residents are told to stay home between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m., except to go to work or run critical errands. A mom in Fresno seeing her newborn for the first time since her ICU battle against COVID-19. 25-year-old Gabriela Manos was 30 weeks pregnant and diabetic when she got sick, her survival rate dropping to 10%, but she battled through it.
It took a month for me to finally get to see her. And when I seen her, I was just like, I can't believe she's here.
She and her baby went home yesterday. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning. They are your year-round comfort specialists.
And now a game of commercial chicken brought to you by Progressive, where we see how low can go without talking about insurance. Ready? Go.
Hi. Guess we should talk about something. How's the vermicelli game in your town? Got any good Vietnamese restaurants? Vermicelli? Oh, it's a noodle. Very good. Drivers who switch to Progressive to save big.
Okay, you win. We can't help but save customers money. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
I'm Dr. Stork. Today, stronger immunity and better nutrition are more important than ever. That's why Eggland's Best gives you and your family more. Compared to ordinary eggs, Eggland's Best provides 6 times more vitamin D and 10 times more vitamin E, all helping you maintain a strong immune system and better overall health. Plus, you get all that farm fresh, delicious taste. These are no ordinary times, so why choose an ordinary egg? Only Eggland's Best. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
It's page one of the local news. Page one of service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news, the City Council of El Centro met last night. We have a visit with Mayor Efrain Silva.
The council first presented a city proclamation recognizing the role of small businesses in our community and encouraging residents to support local small businesses, particularly the Saturday after Thanksgiving, which the city proclaimed as Small Business Saturday. The council also congratulated incoming council members-elect Silva Preciado and Marta Cardenas-Singh. Votes are still being counted, and final election results are not yet available. The council approved the submission of the 2019-2020 Consolidated Annual Performance Report to the Department of Housing and Urban Development. The report provides an assessment of the city's performance in meeting the city's housing and community development goals for the 2019-2020 year. Activities for the year, including renovations of McGee and Carlos Aguilar's parks, meals for low-income seniors, code enforcement, recreation for at-risk youth, and services to the LGBTQ individuals. The council also approved a lease and regulatory agreement with the Imperial Valley College Foundation for the lease, operation, and maintenance of 26 affordable modular tiny home units to house homeless IVC students. In addition to housing, IVC will be providing additional support services and case management. We welcome our residents to join us at a special council meeting this Friday, November 20th at 12 p.m. in English and 12:30 in Spanish for a COVID update from our hospital staff and public safety officials. We also remind everyone to continue to be safe, wear your mask, wash your hands, and avoid crowds. We wish everyone a safe and happy Thanksgiving weekend. This is a brief summary of the actions taken by the El Centro City Council last night. Please contact the city clerk's office for a copy of the full council agenda.
In other local news, there is a surge in COVID-19. George Gale filed this story.
It is being reported around the state because Carroll County will remain in the purple tier, and there is no indication that there will be any movement to another tier. County Health Officer Dr. Stephen Monday is asking the public to take the following actions. Get a flu shot if you have not already done so. A flu shot will be available at a drive-through clinic, flu clinic, this Saturday at the Imperial County Fairgrounds. It is free. Prevent social gatherings with other individuals outside your immediate household. Limit gatherings to no more than 16 people from 3 households. Use a face cover and social distance when in public and when gathering with people who you don't live with, including close friends and family who live elsewhere. Governor Gavin Newsom has come under fire for ignoring his own mandate and attending a birthday party that was attended by more than 10 people and representing more than 3 family groups. And a group of at least, several California legislators will be attending a conference in Maui this week, despite the travel warning issued by the state. 4-day conference attracts legislators from multiple states every year. Governor and legislators are being criticized for a do as I say, not as I do attitude. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
KXO News Time 7:44.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers ready to take care of your automotive service needs. Tires, brakes, batteries, AC service, alignments, lube oil and filter change, and more. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less in El Centro, and in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 8 and Julia Drive.
In other local news, the Imperial County Public Health Department has updated the COVID-19 numbers for Tuesday morning. That, of course, was yesterday. The number of deaths attributed to the virus has remained at 351, but the number of active cases in the county jumped from 671 Monday to 746 on Tuesday. Local healthcare facilities report there are 20 COVID-19 patients in ICUs, which leaves the valley short of ICU beds for other patients. The number of new cases per 100,000 population and the positivity rate remain substantially the same. Overall, since the county began keeping statistics, there have been more than 14,300 total positive cases of the coronavirus recorded in Imperial County. And speaking of COVID, lots in this morning. Mexico has number increased. Here's more on that story.
It is not only in the United States. Baja California State Secretary of Public Health is taking action. Oscar Perez Rico says a number of bars, restaurants, and similar businesses will be closed because of increased cases of COVID-19 and others for violating public health restrictions. Secretary said over the weekend, dozens of businesses have violated protocols to protect people from the virus. Closures will be enforced by the State Commission to protect against sanitary risks. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro.
When you live in a place that has everything, you need a truck that can handle anything. The Ford F-150 can. Want to take a camper out for the weekend? F-150's available blind spot information system with trailer coverage can help you see where most can't. Check. How about getting out on the water? F-150 has available Pro Trailer backup assist to get your boat down the ramp on the first try. Check. You say you want to have Wi-Fi when you get wherever you're headed. Well, F-150 has available Ford Fast Connect so you can work and play from anywhere. Check and check. Now get F-150 with 0 for 60 and 2,000 year-end sales event trade assist with your qualified trade. Excludes Raptor. Not all buyers will qualify for Ford credit financing. 0% APR financing for 60 months at $1,667 per month for $1,000 finance regardless of down payment. Year-end sales event trade assist requires trade-in of 95 or newer vehicle or lease terminated 30 days prior to or 90 days after new retail delivery. Vehicle supply is limited. Residency restrictions apply. Take new retail delivery from an authorized Ford dealer stock by 11/30/2020. See dealer for qualifications and complete details. Only at your San Diego County Ford dealers.
Page 2 of the local news and weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for life insurance, health insurance, or retirement planning.
Continuing with more local news, Chevron makes a donation to a city in the North End. Here's more on that story.
The city of Brawley announced a donation of $300,000 from Chevron Incorporated to support needed repairs to the Lion Center. Lion Center fulfills an important role to sustain the health and welfare of the community in Brawley. As the primary center for recreation activities and social events, it serves all sectors of the community, from youth to seniors, for sports, community gatherings, and social activities. The mayor, Castor Howdeggy, says they appreciate Chevron's donation to help them continue to meet the commitment, provide the residents of Brawley with a safe environment to experience a variety of recreational opportunities. She said the generous contribution will help expedite severely needed repairs for the Lion Center roof. Chevron donation is in two parts. $150,000 is being donated this month. Another $150,000 will be donated in 2021. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
U.S. Border Patrol agents arrested 3 U.S. citizens after finding 152 pounds of methamphetamine in their car. The seizure was made Monday night at the Interstate 8 checkpoint east of Yuma. A Nissan Rogue was referred to secondary after a canine team alerted to the vehicle. The search of the car area led to the discovery of 5 duffel bags with a total of 152 pounds of meth. The meth is valued at over $500,000. Agents arrested 3 women from Oklahoma that were in the car. In other local news, California Highway Patrol has a very unique program. George Gale shares the story.
It is directed towards seniors as the number of older drivers continues to grow. California Highway Patrol says they are determined to help them maintain their driving independence for as long as they can safely drive. Through the support of a year-long federal grant, Keeping Everyone Safe, or KEYS, CHP will continue its traffic safety program that places an emphasis on road safety and mobility for California seniors. The overall goal of the grant-funded Age Well, Drive Smart program is to reduce the number of fatal and injury cases caused by drivers age 65 and older. The program focuses on safe driving practices and current California driving laws. Curriculum also addresses the physical and mental changes associated with aging that can affect a person's driving skills while offering possible corrective options. To attend a free 2-hour Age Well, Drive Safe class, contact the nearest CHP area office. Due to COVID-19 restrictions, online courses may be available. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
We'll be back with a look at the weather.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
Here's Carroll Buckley with the weather update.
According to the National Weather Service, well above normal temperatures will continue over the next few days, with readings near record territory again today and possibly again tomorrow. Highs are expected to top out in the 80s to near 90 over the Yuma valleys. Temperatures are expected to return closer to normal later this weekend into early next week as a series of dry upper-level disturbances pass through the region. 85 the high in the valley yesterday, 52 our low. Sunny today with a high near 85. South-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming west in the afternoon. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 56. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tomorrow will be sunny with a high near 83. West-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming calm. 62 degrees, Santan, 46% relative humidity. Wind out of the southwest at 5 to 7 miles an hour. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage. It's sports time. Well, in the NFL, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to sign cornerback Deandre Baker to their practice squad. Baker had been facing 4 counts of robbery with a firearm in Florida in connection with an alleged incident in May, but those charges were dropped yesterday. Baseball, Theo Epstein, who transferred the long-suffering Chicago Cubs and helped bring home a drought-busting championship in 2016, stepping down after 9 seasons as the club's president of baseball operations. General Manager Jed Hoyer is being promoted to take his place. And the Dodgers say outfielder Cody Bellinger underwent surgery yesterday to repair the shoulder he dislocated, celebrating a home run in Game 7 National League Championship Series. The outfielder expected to be ready for spring training.
Practice the drum, feed your fish, practice your Spanish, finally finish your last class of the day. Thank you. Finish your homework, pick up brothers, go to McDonald's, and get them Big Mac burgers and chicken McNuggets, which makes you the best sister ever. For every moment at McDonald's, especially when you buy one of your favorites and get another for just $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's, I'm loving it.
Limiting prices and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Well, more baseball. Perry Manassian, the new general manager of the Los Angeles Angels, says, hey, we're not rebuilding. We're on the cusp of doing big things. Gotcha. Okay, and in the NBA, the Knicks are moving up in Wednesday's NBA draft. They acquired Jazz's number 23 pick in exchange for the number 27 and number 38 selections. And the Houston Rockets feel no pressure to trade James Harden or Russell Westbrook, regarding the superstar's strong desire for fresh starts with different franchises. Well, Rockets say, we're going to get uncomfortable and we're going to live with it. We've got Thursday night football coming up tomorrow night. It's the Carroll Seahawks on AM 30 Kxo. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs. From business cards and stationery to full-color brochures and posters. Let our excellent attention to detail provide the impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has location near at 30 West Main Street, 100 South 11th Street in El Centro, and 184 South Plum. Financial news and weather is brought to you this morning by Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, they do. Stocks this morning, early trading, they are a bit mixed, even as vaccine optimism remains a central theme. Dow Jones Industrials right now up 107 points at 29,891. The S&P 500 is at 3,616. That's up $6.57. And the NASDAQ up 3.69 points at 11,903. Gold off $4.10 an ounce. Meanwhile, oil is up 18 cents a barrel. Economic released yesterday shows October retail sales expectations, and economists are worry about lower consumer spending in the winter months, which could be bad news for the economy. Reserve Jerome Powell reiterated his comments from last week at an event yesterday, saying that we won't recover back to the pre-pandemic economy, but rather a new, different economy. But the market shrugged off his comments.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the X760-352-6789. That's 352-6789 or 344-2533 in the North End. Roto-Rooter. Don't work, we do.
We're looking for sunny skies today with a high near 85. Southwest at 5 miles an hour, then turning out of the west this afternoon. Mostly clear night with a low around 56. West-northwest wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 83. West-southwest wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming calm. 62 degrees downtown, 46% our relative humidity, wind out of the southwest at 5 to 7 miles an hour. Financial news and the weather brought to you this morning by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When drains don't work, they do.
The holidays are bustling with activity. Handle it all with Happy Honda Days. Shopping for that perfect present? The Honda Accord and Civic Sedan can get you there. Take on the season with financing as low as 0.9% APR on the 2020 Accord and as low as 1.9% APR on the 2020 Civic Sedan on select models for well-qualified buyers.
See your Southwest Desert Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details.
The best oldies on the radio. Kxo, El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
CBS News is brought to you by Julie Oliver with Dickey Insurance Services, your Imperial Valley Allstate agent. Talk to Julie for all of your insurance needs.
Yes, News in the hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Steve Case, and Pfizer now says its coronavirus vaccine candidate is 95% effective, better than the first finding of 90% weak. CBS's Dr. David Agus says for older, at-risk people, it did very well.
Elderly individuals had a 94% response rate. Classically, elderly individuals do not respond well to vaccines, and obviously are the ones who are more symptomatic when they get COVID-19. So this is very encouraging result.
Aggressive and unrelenting are words government officials are using to stop the spread of the virus now. CBS's Cammie McCormick.
In Kansas, doctors say one of their biggest enemies is the refusal to believe COVID-19 is real.
We have literally had people come in with shorter breath, whited out lungs, got the x-ray, the doctor said you have COVID, and they said it's a conspiracy theory. I don't have COVID. Only to come back a few days later and end up in the ICU.
A frustration shared by this nurse from South Dakota.
And they won't wear masks. You know, it just seems insane. Or they won't not go. Like, how is that a choice? You can literally kill someone with your flippant behavior.
Big step for Boeing as it pushes to get the 737 MAX back in the air. FAA Administrator Steve Dixon has now lifted an order that grounded the troubled jetliner after 2 crashes and a long review process.
This doesn't mean that the MAX will immediately take to the skies. We will still have to approve the 737 MAX pilot training program for every U.S. airline operating the MAX.
The CBS's Weijia Jiang tells us President Trump used a tweet to announce he'd fired Christopher Krebs, the cyber official who said the election was the most secure in U.S. history.
There was speculation that Krebs' job would not survive because he was so vocal in disputing President Trump's false claims that the election was rigged. After Krebs' firing yesterday, he seemed to suggest he had no regrets about speaking up, tweeting, "Honored to serve." Right.
Question: would you sacrifice elements of privacy to save money on auto insurance? General Motors believes most people would.
If you drive safely and allow GM's OnStar service to monitor you, you get a lower rate. OnStar Insurance President Andrew Rose says they're not forcing anybody to give this information. Do you see yourself as reinventing insurance?
We want to reinvent how it's priced,
making it fairer, making it more controllable for the consumer.
The insurance should be available to the general public starting next year. Jeff Gilbert, CBS News, Detroit.
Wall Street right now, the Dow is up 115 points. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's banking app lets you manage your money anytime, anywhere. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A.
I saved big money with the Progressive Home and Auto Bundle, so I finally bought that new set of golf clubs. Watch out, Fairway. Here I come.
This is not a real testimonial. Sure, customers can save big with Progressive, but your others won't just disappear. Are those gloves going to help you win the hot water heater? Also, it sounds like your money is better spent on golf lessons.
Time to go shoot the course record.
No, but maybe time for a reality check. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Introducing Canada Dry Bold Ginger. It's not your grandma's ginger ale. I know because I'm not your grandma. I don't pressure you to get married. I say play the field all you want. And I drink new Canada Dry Bold Ginger with an extra kick of real ginger taste that would blow the bingo cards out your grandma's bag. I drink it while watching Backyard. There's no line when the wrestlers don't have insurance. New Canada Dry Bold Ginger, not your grandma's ginger ale.
Italian researchers claim they've discovered a holy grail of the art world, a previously unknown work by the Renaissance genius Leonardo da Vinci.
The chalk drawing of Christ only surfaced recently in a private collection in northern Italy. Several Da Vinci experts say they're convinced the red chalk drawing is by the Italian Renaissance master. The paper's tested and dates back to Da Vinci's lifetime in the early 16th century. If proven, the owners could be sitting on a fortune. A Da Vinci drawing found in France a few years ago was priced at $16 million. Vicki Barker, CBS News, London.
The UN Humanitarian Office is releasing $100 million in emergency funding to 7 countries at risk of famine in Africa and the Middle East in the midst of conflict and the pandemic. The UN humanitarian chief says returning to where famines are common would be obscene. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. You'll get advice that you can trust to help you select coverage that's best for you. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject terms, conditions, and availability.
CBS News presented by Julie Oliver with Dickey Insurance Services, your Imperial Valley Allstate agent. For home, life, or auto insurance, give Julie a call.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Classic case of neurotic narcissism and a first-class smarty pants.
AM 1230 KXO.